students to my YouTube channel BioSmart Academy. In this video lecture, I will going to explain about the dendritic cell. As you know that I already discussed too many important lessons related to immunology. In my first lesson, I discussed about the basics of innate immunity, and in my next three lessons, I discussed about the natural killer cells and some important terms related to immune system. So in this lesson, I discuss mainly about the dendritic cell. This is a very small lesson, and uh, although it is a very small lesson, it will be a very small lesson, but it will very much important. It will be very much important for the examination perspective. So please note down that this topic is very important from examination point of view. In the previous topic, I discussed about the natural killer cell. And I already told you that natural killer cell are basically not T cell, not B cell. It is also function as antigen non-specific manner. It contain its own enzyme through which it function. For more details, please go to the video. You can easily find out the video in my video box, in my video description box. Now in this lesson, I will going to explain the dendritic cell. Many students request me that please make videos in English, so I decide that I make this video in English. So dendritic cell, why I choose this topic? First of all, it is very much important from examination point of view, and second, the most important thing, because it's relatively different from other topics. That's why I just thought that first of all I complete this topic, and this topic will be very much interesting as well. So let's start about the dendritic cell. First of all, you have to know that what are dendritic cells. Basically, dendritic cells, if I explain in one word, then I will told you that dendritic cell are basically the antigen presenting cells. Dendritic cells are basically antigen presenting cells. Okay, dendritic cell are basically antigen presenting cells. In one word, if I told you, then it will be antigen presenting cells. So basically, dendritic cell, the proper definition that dendritic cell basically are derived from bone marrow. That is, it is derived from hematopoietic stem cell, that is HSC. H for hematopoietic, S for stem, and C for cell. That is, dendritic cell are bone marrow derived cells, that is derived from hematopoietic stem cell, and that arise from both myeloid and lymphoid progenitor. If I classified hematopoietic stem cell, then you will find that it has two types of progenitor. If it has two types of progenitor, one is myeloid, and another one is lymphoid. Okay, another one is lymphoid. Okay, but I will discuss this in details in my next classes. First of all, you have to learn more about the dendritic cell today. So just remember that dendritic cell are basically bone marrow derived cell, that is derived from the hematopoietic stem cell. Okay, that is derived from the hematopoietic stem cell, and are arise from both myeloid and lymphoid progenitor. Means dendritic cell are the only class of cell which is present in both myeloid and lymphoid progenitors of hematopoietic stem cell. You should remain these things in your mind, because question can came from this topic, that which one of the following cell would derive from both myeloid and lymphoid progenitor. So the answer will be dendritic cell are the cells that arise from both myeloid and lymphoid progenitor. See, dendritic cell is very types are there, but despite of their many types, they all express high level of class 2 MSC molecule. You should kept these things in mind, that dendritic cell express high level of class 2 MSC molecule. I told you that dendritic cell are antigen presenting cells. Okay, antigen presenting cell, they present antigen. Okay, and they present antigen to TS cell. They present antigen to TS cells. Okay, TS cell are basically T helper cell. T helper cell. T helper cells. TS cell are basically T helper cells, and they present this antigen to basically TS cells. That's why they are belong to the class 2 MSC molecule. They belong to the class 2 MSC molecule. You have to keep these things in mind. First of all, dendritic cell are bone marrow derived cell. Dendritic cell are present in both myeloid as well as lymphoid progenitors. They are antigen presenting cells. They are express high level of, they constitutively express. What is the meaning of constitutively? Constitutively means what is the meaning of constitutively? Constitutively means that they express continuously. Constitutively means that is they express continuously they express continuously high level of class 2 MSC molecule. Okay, high level of class 2 MSC molecules. So these are some important points that I make you clear about the dendritic cell so that you don't get confused during examination. Now next slide. As I already told you that they act as a potent antigen presenting cell. Okay, antigen presenting cell. And dendritic cell, how it is function? Basically it function, how it is function? Basically it function by acquiring phagocytosis. See, if this is an antigen, then it undergo phagocytosis. Then it undergo phagocytosis. Okay, then it undergo phagocytosis, and by the process of phagocytosis it gets processed. It get processed, and this processing material which contain mainly the peptides, which are the signatures of that antigen, mainly the peptides. That peptides are given to the T helper cell, that is TH cell. Okay, T helper cell, that is TH cell. Okay, that is TS cell. So basically dendritic cell first undergo phagocytosis. Basically they acquire antigen by phagocytosis, and when the antigen is processed, then mature dendritic cell present it to the T helper cell. Okay, so this is about the dendritic cell. Now next, basically it has four types: Langerhans cell, interstitial dendritic cell, myeloid dendritic cell, and lymphoid dendritic cell. Basically these are the mainly four types of dendritic cell: Langerhans cell, interstitial dendritic cell, myeloid dendritic cell, and lymphoid dendritic cell. And these four types are function on their own cell. That is, Langerhans cell function in the Langerhans, that is in the pancreas, like this all function in their own cells. Okay, you don't need to know about the more details about this. You just remember that it has four types. Okay, that's it. Next, so these are the main point that I told you about the dendritic cell. Okay, you should note it down that dendritic cell are basically bone marrow derived cell, that is it derived from the bone marrow, hematopoietic stem cell. And if we classify hematopoietic stem cell, then it has two types: one is myeloid, and one is lymphoid. And it present in both myeloid and lymphoid. Only class of cell which are present in both myeloid and lymphoid are basically dendritic cells. And dendritic cell express high level of class 2 MSC molecule, and they are act as a potent antigen presenting cells. And dendritic cell are basically function as antigen presenting cell by acquire the process of phagocytosis, and where the antigen is processed and it present it to the T helper cells. Okay, so this is all about the dendritic cell, and these are the types. Now we move to the next topic, which is very much important, because many students don't know about this topic. That's why I should discuss this topic in a little bit brief way, because not very much question is came from this topic in depth. That's why I just take this slide to explain these topics. Okay, So first of all, I want to explain what is follicular dendritic cell. Do you mean by follicular dendritic cell? See, dendritic cell is a dendritic cell, simple dendritic cell. But when it comes to the follicular dendritic cells, it means that follicles are there. That follicles are there. And what is follicle? What is follicle? Follicle is nothing but it is a hole. It is a hole. But it is a hole from where any substance can grow. From where any substance can grow. For example, see, if this is a follicle, this is a hole, and from this follicle a hair can grow, or hair can grow, a hair can grow, a hair can grow. So this is known as follicle. This is basically known as follicle, a hole from which a substance can grow. So this is a proper definition of follicle. I think now I can make you clear that what is the meaning of follicle, and from that follicular is came, that is follicular dendritic cell. See, in follicular dendritic cell, what are the changes that is make is different from the dendritic cell? First of all, follicular dendritic cell are not derived from hematopoietic stem cell or bone marrow stem cell. That is, follicular dendritic cell is totally different from dendritic cell, because dendritic cell are derived from hematopoietic stem cell, while follicular dendritic cell are not derived from hematopoietic stem cell. Follicular dendritic cell are derived from follicular dendritic cell, that is FDC, are derived from mesenchymal origin. Okay, are derived from mesenchymal origin. So you should keep in mind that follicular dendritic cell are basically derived from mesenchymal origin. Follicular dendritic cells are derived from mesenchymal origin. Please note it down. Now, so the main difference is that dendritic cell are derived from hematopoietic stem cell, or follicular dendritic cell are derived from mesenchymal origin. First point. Second point is that it is not act as a antigen presenting cell, while dendritic cell is act as an antigen presenting cell, but in case of follicular dendritic cell, it not act as a antigen presenting cell. This is a not act as a antigen presenting cell. So this is the second difference between follicular dendritic cell and dendritic cell. Now, third point is that dendritic cell express class 2 MSC molecule. Dendritic cell express class 2 MSC molecule. We know that dendritic cell express class 2 MSC molecule. But if we combine follicular dendritic cell, then it does not express class 2 MSC molecule. Okay, then it does not express class 2 MSC molecule. So this is the third most important difference between the follicular dendritic cell and dendritic cell. Okay, now the important function of follicular dendritic cell and dendritic cell are that dendritic cell basically act as an antigen presenting cell, as I already told you that it act as an antigen presenting cell, and it processed the antigen and serves it to the T helper cell. But in case of follicular dendritic cell, the main function is that it helps in selection of memory B lymphocyte during germinal center reaction. Okay, it helps in selection of memory B lymphocyte. It helps in selection of memory B lymphocyte during germinal center reaction, that is GCR, that is germinal center reaction. That is, it helps in selection of memory B lymphocyte cell during germinal center reaction. That is, it is somehow related to germinal center. Okay, now if I please note it down. Now, if I discuss the germinal center, what is germinal center here? So, if I briefly explain about the germinal center, then germinal center reaction is nothing but it is a specialized structure within the secondary lymphoid organ in which B cell undergo somatic hypermutation. Okay, germinal center reaction. What is germinal center reaction? It is a specialized, specialized, structure, within. It is a specialized structure within secondary lymphoid. It is a specialized structure within secondary lymphoid organ in which B cell undergo somatic hypermutation. Okay, in which B cell undergo somatic hypermutation. Now, another term is come here, that is somatic hypermutation. What is this? What is somatic hypermutation? So, if I explain this somatic hypermutation, it is nothing but it is a mechanism. Please note it down. If you don't understand, please again repeat the video, and from that you note it down, then read it, then you will definitely get understood. Okay, now this is the last topic, that is somatic hypermutation. What is this somatic hypermutation? Please note it down that it is a mechanism by which immune system it is a mechanism by which immune system adapt to new foreign element. What may be the foreign element? It may be microbes, it may be virus. These all are the new foreign elements. So this is somatic hypermutation. So this is all about the follicular dendritic cell. Now we read out this slide, that it is a type of dendritic cell but not dendritic cell, but it does not arise in bone marrow. As I already told you, it is arise in the mesenchymal part, that is it is mesenchymal in origin and has a different function from the APC. As I already told you, it has a function of germinal center reaction. It has function in germinal center reaction. It does not express class 2 MSC molecule, I already told you, and they are basically the main important function of somatic follicular dendritic cell is here. They are endowed with receptors. There are many receptors are present for antibody which allow the binding to antigen antibody complexes. So this is all about follicular dendritic cell. So here the end of this slideshow. I hope that I make you clear what is dendritic cell, what is follicular dendritic cell, what are the major differences between these two types of cells, and what are the important function of these two types of cell. This topic is very much important from examination point of view, so please keep in mind and please watch these videos that I make for your examination, because this will going to help to clear CSIR, which is very prestigious examination, as you all know that. And share this video and all other videos with your friends so that they can get from this and can qualify the exam. I will make the Hindi version of this video tomorrow, as many students request me, so that's why I make this video in English. So for more videos, please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.